There's a question here from, he's a senior manager in a call centre, and he's asking the question, can lean apply to a call centre?
Very much so.
Absolutely, yeah.
What I can tell you is, I started off with lean and applying it in the manufacturing environment, and I moved that into the back office of the same organization. And very quickly I realized that, the power of this toolkit and the culture change that comes with it in terms of a deployment it can be deployed in any business.
But isn't it more difficult to apply lean without a product being the end result?
Well, it depends how you define a product. For me, a service can be a product as well. And a service can equally accept the same analysis and the same improvement regime as...
So you're saying if you're a software company, you're a call centre, you're a bank, the applicability of lean crosses all those.
Wherever you have a process, that process can be improved, and that's the secret of lean. So Toyota does two things brilliantly. They do process improvement, and they hire people who do process improvement. And like Damien, I've done lean across every sector that you can think of. So whether it's a call center or someone else, they still have a process that they must follow. And now you've got all kinds of variability in that process, and lean smooths it out. It reduces the variability such that you're going to reduce waste and increase flow. And if you do that, I don't care whether it's in manufacturing or healthcare, you're going to improve that process. So your accidents and emergency admissions will come down. The wait times will come down. The wrong medication being distributed will come down. All of those error rates that we can think of for healthcare, plus all of those error rates that we can think of for manufacturing, will come down. And they'll come down because you brought in the lean methodology.
And Damien, the last question for you in relation, again, back to services. At a government meeting today, again, they decried the lack of use of lean in the service sector in general, especially for service organisations that are exporting. Again, any advice for those service organisations?
Well, it's really all about, I think the government push here and what we're trying to achieve is a much more competitive type of environment to allow us to export and grow our business. And lean is a real enabler to help us do that. And I think, in my own opinion, we should get going. Let's get it started and let's get it going.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've seen this in North America where everyone was offshoring. They were sending portions of their work overseas. Now that they've got the lean, they've got the waste reduced, they've got the flow increased. Now they're calling some of those jobs back. So we're looking at that in Ohio, Detroit, all the major manufacturing sectors, the turnaround in the auto sector that we're seeing in North America, particularly hits southwestern Ontario because it's so rich in auto. And we're seeing these jobs return to home because of lean.
Well, I think considering service organizations specifically here, Joe, metrics are tell a very strong story. So if you can show how everybody in other industries are taking advantage of lean initiatives, you can show a return on investment. That really brings the conversation down to a very simple decision-making process. If you want a great return on your investment, look at lean.